Hey guys, welcome back to another Boom Legend video here today on the channel. And you can see we got our lovely orange bun back, which means it's another mobile game. Last time I did really one thing of Pokemon, but now since it's spooky month, being October, I thought I'd just do one of the games I actually rather enjoy and is pretty underrated, and that is Phobies. So, I think because I'm using the orange bun of death or whatever you want to call it, the game audio might be a little bit quieter than what you're hearing me right now. So I don't know if I can do anything to fix that or there's like a different way of doing it, but that's just what it is right now. And I'll explain the game when we go into it, so let's just hit play. Also, don't forget to like and sub. Might as well just throw that out in the beginning right now. Well, hopefully you can actually like hear the game. Let me just skip all that. Because I'm like, if you didn't hear what he said, then that's kind of awkward. So as you can see, this is like a tactical game kind of thing. You see we got our like grid system right here. I can't move the screen. And they got the enemy fears and then like my fears. So you can see right now I'm using my shocker and he can do like group damage. So when I hit this one clown, he'll actually hit everyone. But I get 2 turns. I can take either 1 turn to move, 1 to attack, 2 to attack, or 2 to move. And you can see there's different types of units. This one's a flying one, so I can just fly right over here. And he has a special ability. This will all make sense, when I actually have control of what I'm actually doing. Then we use my sheep ability, and you basically atomically fart everyone. This won't make sense. I know this is like a lot just going on right now. And we get our first unit, the jar cannon, which is pretty nice. Okay, so you can see here there is a yellow heart and a blue heart. These are like each other's bases. So like mine is the blue over here that's getting like a needle underneath it. And it's getting a bunch of dunes. So there's 2 ways to win. The first way to win is either so this guy does not shun it. Okay, so what I'm trying to say, I wait for him to stop talking. Fantastic. Okay, so you either win by killing off all the enemies right here. So if I take out the robots, the bird, and the eye, then I win. Or if I destroy the heart, and then the same thing for him. If he gets rid of all of my guys or destroys my heart, then he wins. So we can use this guy's special ability to break walls. So then he can pop in right here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to attack this robot. And now I can take the point and attack the heart. Trying to like speed through this so I can actually explain without this guy trying to talk my ears, because he may be quiet to you guys, but right now it's actually like normal volume. And so you see here we have 150 blobs. I don't actually even know what's called. It's just experience. And when you earn experience, you can open up these Jack-in-the-Box, and you can see it's a Halloween theme for right now. So now I can just click on any of the jacks, and then you can see I can get an upgrade for one of my characters. So, you know, just like every other mobile game or whatever, you got leveling up. So you can see I get 41 health, 14 attack, 3 extra poison damage, and my special ability goes up by 15 for each. So it's like, you can be pay to win, but, I mean, you can see I'm now, like, a tiny bit stronger. It's not that significant. And when you level up cards, you get, like, experience points. So now I collected a Razor Mouth, and now if I get 2 more experience, then I get another card. So after what I just did, now it's his turn. And it looks like everyone's dying. But see, but now I got one dude left. It says he didn't wipe me all out. I can use the last guy to wipe it out. And see, at the end of the game, you get your special currency, which is the eyeball beans. You get your tears, which you can only get from beating games. Can this guy, like, stop talking in my ear? Okay. So this is what a normal game is supposed to be like. Here, I can summon any of my guys using my 3 keys. And you can see that you got like his stats on this card. And you can see right here in the bottom left, you can undo your turn. Is it really just gonna do everything for me? I wanna do what I want. Okay, can I finally play the game how I'm supposed to play it? Okay, so he spawns in a potato and a robot. So now you see there are 3 panic points. So if he controls one and I control one, they like block each other out. But then whoever controls more than the other person, like if I have 2 blue or there's 2 orange, then it will start doing damage to each other's hearts. So for right now, I have 5 keys, as you can see up here. Which, I mean, doesn't matter, I can only spawn one thing. So I can either spawn my sheep with that explosion. I know it's my turn, you don't need to tell me. I can spawn the guy who can, like, create barriers. I can spawn a flying bat. Or I can spawn the jar cannon who has a lot of range. But he doesn't have a lot of health, so I gotta make sure he's well protected. I also have the cat. And you can see he's got a potato here. And he's got a robot here. Then I'll go over the classes when we get there. But for now, let's see. I can do 300 damage per attack. So let's spawn the bat. Use his special power to hit the potato. And then we can just beat this potato. And so now, if I feel like that's fine, I can hit end my turn and submit. But if I didn't like that, then I can hit the undo button on here in the bottom left. Which I am satisfied with that, so I'm going to submit my turn. Then it will be his turn. He chooses to go high in the corner and spawn a flying. So now you see here, it's even 1-1. So now there's no needles on any of the hearts. Now he's got a Maggie, and his robot just kind of chilling there. And we have 5 keys, which again doesn't really matter. So we can either spawn the sheep, the gravedigger, or the jar cannon. Can we kill this thing? Because if we go with you, okay, so we're going to move down to this spot and slap him, give him a good old cat scratch, and then we're going to spit this guy, and then we can spawn our jar to do a little bit of damage and kill the fly. So what's he going to spawn now? No, he's just going to hit my bat. He keeps putting guys into corners for some reason. So let's... Okay, so I mean, might as well just explain this now because it's going to be a little confusing. You can see this is a red card, and this is a monster card, where it's basically just it's just a creature. It doesn't do anything special. But you can see here robots, they cannot be poisoned or diseased, which is like things like drain health. However, if there's anything that does electric damage, it does bonus damage. So that'll also be with my jar cannon, so he also cannot be poisoned. And then you got these two guys, which are the green cards. And the green cards are undead. Every single time they attack, they like lifesteal. But then they cannot be healed by other ways. Like if I had like a guy that can heal my people, this entire class cannot be healed. So you can see here, I'm going to attack this guy. And then you can see I get a little bit extra health back. And then I'm going to get a little bit more health back too. And now I'm at 680 out of 695, so I basically almost fully recovered. We'll move you here. We'll move you up here. Now I capture all 3 points, so now it's going to do a lot of damage to the heart. And then I'm going to spawn a sheep. And since they come from right here in this keyhole, they're probably going to be in like one of these spaces, so I'm just going to put my sheep right here. And you can see here, if I hit end turn, the game will remind you, hey, you can still do something. But I'm going to leave the cat there, and I'm going to leave the jar there. They don't need to do anything, so I'm going to hit submit. Now it's his turn. And he's going to spawn like a shark thing. So now his heart's going to be taking a lot of damage, and he's spawning a Slimer head, and his ability is to push back. Damages and pushes an enemy backwards. So basically, if he would hit my bat, he would go to like either, I didn't mean to do that, he will either go to here, or here to the pushback. But for now, let's see if we can actually kill this. So we're going to go up here and use the atomic fart. And we're going to spin at him a bunch. We're going to shoot at him. Basically trying to kill this thing if we can. And we'll spawn this guy who can either make things or destroy things. So like I could have gone, I didn't mean to do that. Like if I had him like right here, if I had him at this spot right here, I could like make a block wall so then he had to like go around. But for now, I'm gonna kill him off, and we'll move the cat right up here. So he's just doing whatever, and he spawns a beehive, just a body block. Okay, so if we have more, you can see right here, I'm out of keys, so I can't spawn any more things. But you can only have 5 guys on the field at a time. So let's see. This guy is a monster card, so it has no abilities. And his special ability is Bees. Deals damage to the unit as well as 50% damage. So basically, he would use this on someone. It would hit him for full damage, and it would like splash these guys for like a little bit of damage. But I mean, the game's basically over right now, so we're gonna, do a little poo-poo on him. Do some more poo-poos on him. And then we'll attack him with Jar. Now since we can fly right over here. And just start breaking his heart. There we go, now we got a handsome statue of himself. And that's basically how the game goes. Now I can actually explain without him just blabbering in my ears. So we get some more resources. This guy is Vendy. He likes coffee. Plus he's so cute, look at him. And it looks like he's got a pack for us. Alright, what do we got? Alright, so we got a Gesundheit. You can see he can fly instead of move, so he can fly over walls. He has attack range of 2. He hits for 500 damage, and he is a red card, so he has no other abilities. We also got that robot from the beginning. We also got an alligator who's got a lot of health. He costs 7 to use, so he is rather expensive. But you can see he does a lot of damage. And his ability is at the beginning of each turn, he can heal himself, but it does not heal off poison. So every single turn he's alive, he's going to keep healing. So like chip damage is not going to really work well. We can finally get our last class, the purple cards. So right now we have the Eternal Knight. You can see he does a lot of damage for only costing 2 keys. And he is a dimensional, which means he would deal damage and pull the enemy 1 tile if it's killed by an enemy. However, he will take more poison damage in disease. So like my sheep would have done a lot more poison damage to him. But basically when he dies, his damage right there, the 440, would like hit the enemy and then like pull him into the space. Let's see, we also got Bowmingles, which is our classic clown. He is a robot clown, so he can't be poisoned, but when you watch out for electrical things. Next up, we got Heave Ho, who you can see on his attack range, it shows a curve, so that means he can throw over walls and obstacles and stuff like that. And he does like an okay amount of damage. He's another robot. And then finally, we got Primate number 9. There's another one of those green cards, which is the Leechers. And you can see here, he moves 1 as attack range of 1, and he's got a Bad Monkey ability. Allows the unit to move 1 tile and perform an attack. So basically, he can just like jump at someone and hit them. So that can be pretty useful too. Alright, and like, we should end it off here, but we're going to put in our name. If my keyboard wants to pop up. There we go. Let's go. Breloom YT. Alright, and I'll do that stuff later. Alright, so let's end it off here for right now because it's already been going on for quite a while. But I will be doing more of this game because you can see right here there is an arena button, so you can actually go against people like in like real time rather than just like doing a turn. So that's what we're going to be doing, and we should be posting this a little bit more frequently because it's actually easier to record these. So I think that's really about it. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content. So see you all guys later.